Hey, I'm Trish Blackwell, internationally recognized confidence coach, and I want to take a moment with you in today and just encourage you on how to find your purpose. So first and foremost, finding your purpose is overwhelming. Most people know we want to contribute to the world. We know we have a calling. We know we're made for more, but we don't know where to start. And I want to let you know it's okay to feel that inner turmoil. That's normal. But what we're going to do with that today is I'm going to give you 3 very simple ways to start stepping into your calling, to start having confidence in your purpose. I know you feel it. It's that thing that wakes you up. It's that thing that you've always felt, that you've known it makes you made for more. You want to contribute to this world in a way that matters, but it's overwhelming because we're inundated with messages and things. And where do we start? How do you know what your purpose is? Is it based on what you're good at? Is it based off of what people tell you think you should do? And I just want you to know that I have been walking this journey personally myself, thinking my purpose was something athletic, and then looking into, became a personal trainer, and then I traveled the world and thought I would work for the CIA doing language and linguistics, to finally settle into finding my place as a writer, as a podcast host, and as a confidence coach. And now it's after the years of the work that I've done, I help others. I'm in the transportation business. I help people get from who they are to where they are going to be, from where they're stuck to where their transformation happens, from where they know that they are meant for more to really stepping into their fullest potential and purpose. So let's dive in, shall we? We got 3 things I want to start with you, and they're very simple ways for you to start exploring what your purpose is, and you can do it starting today. Now, 1, I want you to start journaling. People who know their purpose journal every day. Now, the misconception that's so common about journaling is that it needs to be really elaborate or long, or you need an hour a day. You can journal effectively in 8 minutes or less. And I'm really big with my students and the work that I do in looking at micro commitments throughout the day. So many things we have the ability to do, we have the time to do, but we have overestimated how much time it's going to take. I work with you in breaking down the chunks of how to do this effectively in 8 minutes. But to start, the thing about journaling, why it's so life-changing, is what it does is it provides a medium in which you're taking a pen and paper and you're slowing down. You're paying attention to what you're thinking about. And I'll tell you what, friend, when you start thinking about what you think about, your life will change. When you think about what you think about, you have awareness. And when you have something that you're aware of, that's when you start to manage it. When you can manage your thoughts, you can change your life. When you can manage your thoughts, you can start to listen to the inner whisperings from your heart of your purpose. So journaling is the simplest, most affordable, because it is free, thing that you can do to start. Now, the next thing is when you think about journaling, a journaling prompt that I love to start with my students is to ask yourself this: what makes me come alive? So think about that for a moment. What is it that makes your heart sing? What is it that makes you feel like you can do anything? What is it that you can get lost doing? You can just, you enjoy so much that you forget about the time, right? That is what I want you to pay attention to. What makes your heart sing is what makes you come alive. And what I want you to take note is that is a hint to what your purpose is. Now, for me, in figuring out what my purpose was, I knew that words make me come alive. I loved the dictionary as a little girl. I majored in linguistics and I speak multiple languages, and that's what I did in college in my academic career. Now, as a confidence coach, how does that lead me? Well, those words make my soul sing. Well, I'm a writer. I'm a communicator. I help people rearrange the words in their brain so that they can live a better, more fulfilled and happy and effective life. So you can look and say, wow, my words make my heart sing. And interestingly enough, that is now what I do. And so it's not always going to be a very clear cut, well, I love this, and so that means I'm going to do this. But it's a hint to guide you along the way in your purpose. The second thing, a great exercise to learn how to discover your purpose is called the dash. And I want you, we're going to be morbid for just a moment, and I want you to imagine your tombstone. And you're going to put the year you were born and the year that you hope to live to, right? And in between those 2 years represents your whole life. there's a dash. That dash is represented by the sentence below the tombstone. Like it says, for me, it will say Trish Blackwell, activator of potential, encourager, wife, mother, like lover of life. That, so like, what is the summary sentence that you want to represent all of the years of your life, that dash? If you can take a minute, just take 10 minutes and just allow yourself to brainstorm, what is it that I want to be written on my tombstone? What is it that I want to be remembered about me? What is it I want people to say? What is it that becomes your personal mission statement? And when you have a personal mission statement for life, that will guide you to say, is this in alignment with my purpose? We don't need to, and by the way, we can have multiple purposes. I think a purpose is ever evolving, ever developing, and ever flowing. We don't just necessarily discover our purpose. I truly believe that we develop into our purpose. And that all starts, we develop by slowing down and training our brain. We train our thoughts, we train our awareness. And that's, of course, what I do with my students in my confidence coaching practice. Now, the third thing I wanted to give to you as you take away from today's mini coaching session is that is to start helping others now. I think we could all agree that we feel a calling to make the world better. That's what your purpose is, right? That you leave the world better because you were in it, that you gave more to the world than you took from it, that you made a difference, that your life made a difference, your life, your art, your words, your speaking, your business, whatever it might be. And so I know that because the mere fact that you're watching this video, that tells me that you have a deep desire to help others. Now, that's sometimes where we get overwhelmed and thinking about, what is my purpose? Who do I help? You know what? We get to develop that concept as we work together, as you continue to train your confidence and your courage. And as you train your confidence and courage, you're training your calling. But what we can do is start, rather than worrying about, well, how do I help the right person? Start by just helping others. If you start and say, well, who can I help today? Then you will start training yourself to be somebody who is other focused versus me focused, right? Versus you focused. And when you say, okay, my purpose is to serve others, to encourage them, to share with them, to bring beauty to their lives, whatever that might be, think today, what is one way you can serve others? What is one thing you can do today? And that I want you to go take action on. When you start to take action on that, you're going to start to activate this inner response in you. You will engage and feel that deep sense of satisfaction, which could also be called purpose, my friend, that purposefulness in what you do. And there's a different vivacity with which you will wake up in the morning when you know that you've made somebody's life better, even just with a kind word, an encouraging a statement, by mentoring, by giving. There's no right or wrong way to help someone else. But here's what's so beautiful about it. The more you serve others, the more you will feel called to do it. And the more you serve others, the more feedback your subconscious will give you internally. By giving you that feedback, and as you train your thoughts and you train your confidence and you learn how to think about what you think about, you will then start to hear, oh, I really even feel more deeply fulfilled when I'm serving these types of people. And when I show up in this, or when I'm serving and helping animals, or I'm representing the underprivileged, or I'm helping people helps women step out of self-doubt, self-sabotage, perfectionism, the stress of the world, and help them step into a place of confidence and courage and belief in their God-given potential. But I didn't get to that clarity until I started just helping others where I was at. And so I'm so excited for you to just say, who can I help today? Because the more people that you help, the more feedback you're going to be able to hear as you think about what you think about, and you learn to hear what your mind is saying to you. You will get the guidance and the direction you need on how to really follow that purpose. The purpose, if you will, it's a path. It's not a destination, it's a path in the way that we live and show up in this world. And so the more you align to your path, the more you look for it, the more you ask God for guidance for it, the more you will find yourself on the right path. But the best way to find your purpose isn't to figure it out before you start. It's opposite, actually. We have to start taking action, and then we'll get the feedback, and we course correct until we get into that path of our purpose. We step into our calling. But you guys, it takes courage and it takes confidence. And I want to personally invite you, if you've enjoyed this, if these were helpful tips and you're really excited about stepping into your fullest ability to make a difference in this world, it's going to take confidence. It's going to take courage. I would love for you to join my coaching program, the College of Confidence. That is where we do this work. You get access to courses, to personalized support and coaching, to live coaching where you're hearing others being coached and you can learn from them as well. And we even have courses very specifically take based on this concept. So some of them, one is tapping into your purpose. Another one is dream chasing. Another one is mastering your story. We do have a whole course on journaling effectively so that you know what your purpose is and stepping into it. And I help you each step of the way to train your thoughts, to show up with courage, and to be able to hear the feedback that you give yourself so that you stay on, keep on keeping on, because that is how we step in our purpose, is to be consistent and to say, I'm going to be a bright light in this world, come one way or the other. And I would love to help you along the way. Go ahead and click that button and get all the info. I'd love for you to come join us in the College of Confidence. That is where we go next level with our purpose. And I will be there to cheer you on every single step of the way.